So, when are you going to bring a nice boy home? She asked, looking me right in the eye. There was that boy Armstrong you saw 2 years ago. He was nice, said Mama, trying to help me. Mama, Armstrong was the pizza delivery man. I tried to explain, but Mama never did listen. Armstrong was here a few times. I liked him, said Mama. Mama, I said, that was when the cooker broke down. Remember, we ate pizzas for almost a week until it was fixed. Armstrong just delivered the pizzas. I don't care, said Mama. I liked him. He had nice eyes. Aunt Mimi raised her eyes in surprise. You mean to say you let this Armstrong boy go? Said Aunt Mimi. But he was only the pizza delivery man, I said weakly. Then he was. By now he probably owns the company, said Aunt Mimi. And you let him go, Anna. It was no use arguing. I knew they were not going to listen to me, so I changed the subject. The fruit cake was nice, Mama, I said. Aunt Mimi brought it, said Mama. But don't change the subject. Your aunt has something to say to you. Oh no, she's trying to find a husband for me again, Aunt Mimi began. I found the perfect boy for you, Anna. Well, he's not exactly young, but neither are you anymore. And he's still got his own hair. I decided I had to put a stop to this. I didn't want to meet Aunt Mimi's boy even if he did have his own hair. Thanks, Aunt Mimi, I said, but I'm already seeing someone tonight. I hadn't meant to tell them, but I had to do something to stop Aunt Mimi. It certainly surprised them. They both looked at me with their eyes and mouths wide open like a couple of fish. Yes, I went on. I'm going out with my boss, Mr. Amos. He's picking me up at 8. That certainly surprised them. Mama and Aunt Mimi were very pleased, of course. They went off together to plan the wedding and left me to get ready for the man they hoped would be my future husband. I was beginning to wish I hadn't told them. After all, I had no idea why my boss had behaved towards me in that way. He had never ever noticed me before now. However, he had noticed the perfume I had been wearing. Lately, I had been wearing a perfume called Intrigue. It was made by another company and I actually preferred it to the perfumes we made. Mr. Amos did have a very good nose for perfumes. Perhaps Intrigue was so good he just couldn't stop himself. Who knows? Anyway, I had to get ready for my evening out. Although I couldn't explain why Mr. Amos had suddenly found me attractive, I really wanted to find out. In my own way, I am as bad as my Aunt Mimi, I guess. The funny thing was, I don't really like men like Mr. Amos, but I wanted to find out why he had changed. So I put on my best black dress, lots and lots of intrigue, and my one pair of high-heeled shoes. The handbag I use for work is the only one I've got because I don't go out that often. I took it. Then I heard the doorbell ring. Mama and Aunt Mimi were at the front door before I could move. They wanted to see my date. Both of them were trying to get me to hurry up. They had big smiles on their faces. I opened the door. Hello, Anna. It was Mr. Amos. He looked very handsome. However, he was quieter than before and was looking down at the floor. I could hear Mama and Aunt Mimi behind me. I could tell they liked him. It was embarrassing. Hello, Mr. Amos, I said. I was expecting him to say something friendly like, call me David or something, but he didn't. I managed to get him away from my Mama and Aunt Mimi without too much trouble. I guess they thought he should be alone together if they had any hope of hearing wedding bells in the future. He hardly said anything in his car, either apart from polite conversation about how nice I looked. I could tell he didn't mean it. Men have a way of calling you nice when they really mean they don't care how you look. Anyway, he drove me to an expensive French restaurant where we spent some time having drinks and ordering food. All the conversation was of the polite kind, but I could tell he was getting ready to say something. Then he turned to me with a serious look of his face and spoke. Look, Anna, he began. I knew it. He'd changed his mind and was trying to think of some excuse to get out of our evening together. About today at the factory, he continued. I don't know why I behaved like that. I thought it was because you found me attractive, Mr. Amos, and because you liked my perfume, I said, wondering why the intrigue I was wearing didn't seem to be having any effect on him. But it was obvious he hadn't been listening to me. You see, Anna, he said, if we can see this as what, Mr. Amos? I asked. He suddenly put on a smile. As a reward for all your hard work at the factory. After all, you are one of our best chemists. It's the least I can do to show how much I value your efforts. Have this meal on me. I'll pay for it.